In the vastness of the universe, where stars gleamed like the eyes of ancient gods, Earth was a small, insignificant dot. Or so it seemed to the beings of the Galactic Council, a powerful collective of alien species who governed the stars. They had known of humanity for centuries, observing Earth's progress with both curiosity and disdain. But they had never truly understood the nature of humans until the incident. It began when the Galactic Council decided, in its infinite wisdom, that humanity's burgeoning technological advancements made Earth a potential threat to the cosmic order. But rather than addressing the issue diplomatically, they chose a more brutal route. One of the Council's representatives, a cold and calculating being from the planet Epsilon 5, saw an opportunity for a grand spectacle. They selected a human pet, an animal raised and trained by the inhabitants of Earth, as a symbolic gesture of their power. The pet was a mere creature, a companion to a wealthy human who had no significant influence in Earth's politics. It had been carefully chosen for its seemingly harmless nature. The Galactic Council was wrong. What they did not understand was the deep emotional bond humans formed with their animals. To them, this creature was not just a pet, it was family. The moment the Galactic Council's executioners descended upon Earth, there was no warning. The pet was slaughtered in front of its human owner, its blood staining the alien ship's cold floor. The message was clear. Humanity was nothing more than an insignificant species to be toyed with. The Council laughed, dismissing any possibility of retaliation. They underestimated the resilience of humanity. The message of the Pete's death spread across Earth like wildfire. People were enraged, united by a collective fury that burned deep within their hearts. The world's leaders came together, not out of fear, but out of a singular need for retribution. Earth had been humiliated, but humanity was far from helpless. At the heart of Earth's military, a top-secret program called Apex Taming had been underway for decades. It had always been thought of as a contingency plan, a defense mechanism in case humanity was ever forced into a position where it needed to assert its dominance. And now that moment had arrived. Earth's leaders had a choice: submit to the Galactic Council's tyranny or retaliate with unimaginable force. They chose the latter. The Apex Taming Program had created a breed of genetically engineered apex predators, creatures so powerful, so deadly, that even the most sophisticated alien forces would think twice before engaging them. They were a hybrid of the most dangerous animals on Earth: wolves, lions, sharks, and even extinct creatures like saber-toothed tigers. But these predators were not wild. They had been tamed, trained to follow commands and work in unison with their human handlers. The plan was set into motion. Within weeks, Earth had assembled a force of 800,000 apex predators, ready for battle. They were transported aboard massive interstellar ships, each creature equipped with an armor-plated exoskeleton and advanced neural interfaces that linked them to their human commanders. The Galactic Council would not know what hit them. As the predators made their way through space, the Galactic Council's complacency turned to unease. Their spies had detected the movement of Earth's ships, but they dismissed it as a mere blip on their radar. The Council had no idea what was coming. The moment of reckoning arrived when Earth's fleet reached the Galactic Council's capital, a gleaming city perched on the edge of a dying star. The fleet's arrival sent shockwaves through the galaxy, and the Council's leaders scrambled to prepare for an attack. But they were not prepared for what awaited them. In the span of hours, 800,000 apex predators descended upon the city, unleashed in a fury of teeth, claws, and unrelenting force. The alien defenses were no match for them. Each predator moved with precision, their neural interfaces allowing them to coordinate their attacks flawlessly. They tore through the streets, bringing the once pristine city to its knees. The Council's elite guards, trained in the arts of war for centuries, were no match for the Earth's beasts. Their weapons, designed to annihilate entire planets, barely scratched the predator's armor. The creatures fought with the primal fury of Earth's wildest species, ripping apart any alien that stood in their way. As the battle raged, the leaders of the Galactic Council tried to negotiate, but their pleas fell on deaf ears. The humans had made their statement. This was not just an act of revenge, it was a declaration of humanity's strength. They would no longer be a footnote in the galaxy's history. In the heart of the city, the leader of the Galactic Council, a being known as HFY, stood in his grand hall, watching the destruction unfold. He had underestimated humanity's capacity for wrath. And now he would pay the price. The battle lasted for hours, and by the time the predators had finished their work, the once great city was reduced to ruins. The Galactic Council had been decimated, its power shattered beyond repair. Humanity's message was clear. The death of the pet had been a turning point, a moment that marked the beginning of a new era. The Galactic Council would never again underestimate the might of Earth. As the predators returned to Earth, their mission complete, the world celebrated their victory. But the humans knew the truth. The death of a pet had led them to discover their true power. No longer would they be content to be a passive observer in the universe. They had proven that even in the vastness of space, when pushed too far, humanity could strike back with fury, unlike anything the galaxy had ever seen. The Galactic Council had made a grave mistake, and now the universe would remember that Earth was not a species to be trifled with.